It's Snorgle. Welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So last time we sort of cheesed the bosses. We'll let them continue.
The story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Mm-hmm.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
I'm still impressed that you could push a button just for 34 milliseconds. That's amazing.
Day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Okay.
Stanley was happy.
Until...
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Okay. So
he had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Indeed.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so I was going to say, last time, we kind of cheesed...
His co-workers were gone.
Come on, please, I'm trying to talk.
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
We kind of cheesed... We kind of cheesed the office doors to the boss. So like if this was the office doors, you can kind of go through and then head back out. And we were able to stay outside as the doors closed, and that allowed us to hey, those are back. Those were back. Holy crap! Bucket, you're back. Oh my gosh, I missed you so much. I was just gonna say we lost the bucket, but it's back. Okay, Bucket, listen. I got something I want to do without you. No offense, but there's something I want to... Actually, I can take you for this first one.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket.
Tell me about it.
Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed.
Tell me about it. I thought I lost the bucket. I was super bummed. Okay, I know where we're going.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yep. We're going to go through the standard one. I don't know if it makes a difference if we have the bucket or not. Might. We'll have to do this twice, one with the bucket, one without. We'll see.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Like I'm ready to.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
You said that before.
If I did, you can guarantee
all right.
here for hours.
I was just hoping there'd be something new.
No stickers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
So we're going to go to the boss's office. Let's check out the executive bathroom first. That changes every once in a while. Nice. All right.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always.
Yeah, I thought I lost the bucket last time, and I was actually super bummed.
And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable.
Oh.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk, nor in his bliss of simply being near the... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
It was.
Was the bucket guiding
Maybe.
him?
Okay.
Yes. This is certainly the most logical...
So the only ending that we've done with the bucket for this one was the one where we turn it off and then it wouldn't let us leave. I don't think we've done the one where we turn it on. And I don't know what that means.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Yeah.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring
Bucket, I'm so glad you're here.
moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Yep, it's true.
Bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Oh, thank you. And thank you, Bucket. Okay.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight
Oh,
ahead.
we have to do that one with the bucket, too.
The red mind control facility.
Okay. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Okay. Splorb.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley
That's
nearly dropped the
427.
bucket in shock.
There we are.
Everyone in the office was being
Yeah, that's 427, all right.
monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything
Hey,
like
look, that has like a big glowy box in
It
it.
burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Yeah, it'll be okay, Bucket. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I'm curious.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Possibly.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What
Maybe.
kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first
Oh, I'd rather not think about it. It's horrifying.
questions raised?
What happens if we don't? Do we get dialogue if we don't take that? Let's just look around. Not take that. Let's see. Let's see. I'm impressed that there's like every single one of these is interesting and different design. I'm impressed. Have we seen in the 500 series? Uh-oh, employee fired. Uh-oh. Does it eventually just go without us? I'm not sure. We'll see. And what's over there? Oh, that's where we came from. Okay. So there's a couple things I want to do in this playthrough. What was that? Was you see it on the whiteboard? Employee 330? What was that? Yeah, somebody's sklorping around with a whiteboard. What the heck? Why? Is that somebody's living room? Huh. Oh, wait, this is open again. That's weird. I didn't notice that. Wait, all these are open again. What's this say? What does that say? I can't tell you what that says. What's going on here? How can I backtrack? That's weird. The game doesn't usually let us do that. Hey, look, that one's on its side. Okay, this door is closed. Okay. Oh, what? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, hey! Happy secret to me. Bucket, look what we've done. Heck yeah. I like Easter eggs. Can I not take it?
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
Heck yeah.
At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Yeah, not even myself. Okay, this time we're going to turn the machine on. I still wonder what the sklurp all this stuff is.
The proof. The heart of the operation. Controls
Mind
labeled
control.
with
Yeah, there's-
emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Yeah.
And as
Wait,
the
okay,
cruel
there's one,
reality of his past began
two.
to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
1, 2.
over another
Is there
human,
3, 4 somewhere?
for he and the bucket would dismantle the controls
A 3
for
and 4 over here?
two best friends, Stanley and the
Oh, yeah,
bucket,
3.
up against the world. They
What's
high-fived
4?
in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment,
Ooh.
taking down the system.
I don't see where 4 is. Doesn't especially matter. Let's get going. Let's take this place down. Heck yeah. Okay.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
We are taking control. Heck yeah. Bonk.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along?
Maybe?
To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
Perhaps?
How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket
Don't do
away
it.
in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous
Wait, is this the bird ending? It is.
birds. Silly, silly birds.
Okay, well, shoot. Maybe
Active again.
I wonder if I could do this one.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This
We have gotten this one
wasn't a
before.
control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling
I think we'll try this.
all over the world.
We'll go through this end in case you haven't seen it.
But
But
only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
of course,
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hand.
the bucket's no dope. I want to do this without the bucket the next time and see if there's a different ending.
Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
Yeah.
Flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Heck yeah.
Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
Perhaps.
And Stanley was happy.
Aw. Okay, so let's Okay. We're gonna try this again. Sans bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Okay, bucket, stay here.
Simply
I'll be right back. You look marvelous. Okay, let's go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Doggone, I did. Doggone, I did. Here we go.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yep.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Sweet. We'll just plow through this quickly.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible. He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yep. Definitely calming.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward
All right.
into the open.
Now, let's try turning it on without the bucket. Let's head down here. Elevator. Boop. Down we go. Heck yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I like that disco Easter egg. That was actually extremely cool. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yep.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
Yeah.
himself. Did he have the strength
Something
to
awful.
find out?
Okay. That's okay. We got this. We've got this. Not sure what it is we've got, but we do have this.
Life, their true nature
Trust me.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Isn't that kind of what it is like being working for a corporation, though? Freedom doesn't really mean much.
It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Perhaps.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe. Or, maybe Stanley just like pushing buttons.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't
Yeah,
accept
no.
it.
Oh, a pirate.
Life in someone
Pirate.
else's control? Never.
Who's employee pirate?
Unthinkable, wasn't it?
Arr.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Perhaps. I mean, it kind of seems like it. Okay.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Yeah.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yep.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stanley, I applaud your effort.
Let's see. It looks like a method.
To understand, there's only
I can't
so
read what it
much
says,
that
though.
machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
Yeah.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Okay.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
Uh-oh.
nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Nuclear.
detonating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Oh, crap.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it?
No.
It's your time to shine. You are the star.
All right.
It's your story now.
Let's-
Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
Is it?
Shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments.
Okay, wait,
that
one.
bomb
Okay, so wait, one.
off.
Where was that? One was over here? Yes.
Each one of them is.
Okay.
More time to talk
One.
about you, about me, where we're going,
2.
what all this means.
I think 3 was over here,
Start.
right?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace
3.
before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you
Hey.
exactly what happened to them.
Oh, thank you.
I erased them.
What?
I turned off the machine. I set you free.
What's for?
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Can I go up here? Where's for?
Other times, I let the office sink into
Where
the
I came from?
ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Oh, 4. Gosh.
So, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate
Oh,
to
gosh. 43 seconds left.
but I'm
What's-
sure
what's this say?
whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
I don't like this.
You know what? To hell with
What?
it. I'm going
There
to
we go.
put some extra time on the clock. Why?
Oh, thanks.
These are precious additional
You have 3.
seconds.
Oh, I have 3 times remaining. What did I do wrong? Doggone it.
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Okay, wait.
These number
1.
buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything,
4.
anything.
Oh, okay, 4.
Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
Because I'm an idiot.
Your game can be
Wait.
beaten.
4's up here.
One solved. Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No. Your entertainment, I suspect.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you.
Okay.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along.
Yeah.
It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
I figured that out, yes.
Playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you
Feel safe.
humble, This is not a challenge.
shoot.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Uh-oh.
Seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
Oh, no.
You being blown to pieces.
Can I turn it off?
Cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
Oh, man.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh, great. I wonder if there's a way... I'm not going to do this, but I wonder if there's a way you can actually solve that. Yeah. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Hi, Bucket.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I had another thing I want to do without the bucket. Oh, sure. Yeah, another thing I want to do without the bucket. That is, we're going to go
When Stanley
this
came
way.
to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way
Because I
to
don't
meet
think
for
I
it,
did this
and Stanley
before.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I also need to do...
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yep. No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Now we're
foot
fine.
here.
It's all good.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
You just killed me.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this
You
time.
literally just killed me.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten
No.
about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Maybe.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to
You
you?
literally just killed me.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove
Okay.
it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully,
Okay.
this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. Got it.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Yep.
Stanley walked through the red.
Red door. Got it.
I still don't think.
Hey.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, there we go.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
I do.
You've chosen
Yes.
well. Don't let me stop you.
Well, you're controlling it, so...
There's nothing here.
What do you mean?
I haven't even finished building this section of
Well,
the map.
do it then.
Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Heck yeah.
Is it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
I'm sure you did.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknown
Ooh, elucidate.
desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
You're kind of on a rant.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design.
Ooh.
You can give me some feedback.
Yes, please.
There we go. A third
Oh.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Does it?
Go ahead. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Definitely.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling.
Sweet.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park
Uh-oh.
with this one.
I've heard this before. Okay. Third door. Heck yeah.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh, cool.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play
Great.
testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
I'd love to.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Sweet.
In this game,
What?
the baby crawls left towards danger.
Uh-oh.
You click the button to move him back to the right.
Okay.
And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
This doesn't seem especially compelling.
Game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Huh.
I think the art world will really take notice.
Maybe. Okay, we'll see.
Of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4
What?
hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours
I'm
of play?
absolutely not going to do that.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'm guessing to press that and then go back. Yeah, no, sorry, baby.
You heartless bastard.
Yep.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
It doesn't have to be either or.
The latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
What?
I'm out. I'm done.
What do you mean?
It's over.
You can't do that.
For playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
No.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work.
What game were we playing? Oh, Firewatch?
This game is about, Stanley. What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
I don't think we can do this.
But it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you.
I can't actually do anything, so
Perhaps for some sort of twisted...
can't read what that says.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the
Cookbook?
experience of total mental depravity.
National Forest of Wyoming.
I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Okay. Yep, looks like Firewatch. There's the other watch in the distance. There's no... Oh, there's stairs down. Okay, I was going to say there's no stairs down, but there is. Let's go down. How much Firewatch are we going to play? Like, I don't... A little confused. Heck yeah. I played Firewatch in ages. I don't think I played it on my channel. I played it off channel.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
What? What?
It is. It's an open world game.
Gasp.
Good God, quickly, block it off.
What are you talking about?
Thank goodness, Stanley, what a close call.
What are you talking about?
They wandered off into that thing, that big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
Oh, dear.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here.
You can-
Let's find another game.
Just take the walls down.
Something with walls. Something with nice, big,
Oh,
insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Okay. A little scared. What?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost.
Is this
in.
Rocket League?
This is game design.
Huh.
If you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
It's a game I've never actually played. Not super into it.
Okay, so
What's
what
down here?
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley!
Oh,
I
come
think it's
on.
Sports ball.
You know my feelings on sports ball. I don't like sports ball at all.
Touchdown together? Yes, I think surely you must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Where? Oh gosh, hold on. Wait. I'm a little small. Oh, wow, look how fast I am. Bonk. Bonk. I still don't like sports ball. In real life and in video games. There we go.
Are you doing it?
Yes.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than mine?
Oh, shoot.
What are you doing?
I actually didn't mean to do that. What?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Huh. Well, let's go this way, I guess. Can't see a blurf and sklurb. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, like a low-rent version of The Office? Like our office? Huh. Textures are kind of low quality. Huh. Little radiator? Like a beginning level of this. Huh. Curious. 508? This is really interesting. Not much is happening, but oh, look, the thing with 2 doors. So if we went this way, would we get to the meeting room? I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's the one. This is not quite exactly the same. Oh, the meeting room's closed. Okay. All right, I'm just kind of having fun exploring this. If we go the other way, do we get to the room with the big pit? Oh no, there's a door in the way. Yeah, okay. Well, let's maybe see if our office is open. Okay, there's a light. This layout is not the same. To be sure. I don't think. Maybe it's the same, I don't know. Wait, 427. What is this? Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay. Wait, 427 is our room. Oh.
I wonder what he found.
Oh.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
That's ominous.
I can wait.
Okay. Whew. I think this is a pretty good place to end this video. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of the Stanley Parable. I don't know how much we have left. I don't think we have a whole lot left. But there's a couple of things I want to try. I can wrap this up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for maybe the conclusion of the Stanley Parable. See you next time. I am so glad the bucket is back.